So I promised you all a book review for Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, which is what I'm going to be doing today. You guys said you really wanted to see a book review and just hear what I thought about the book. So that is what we're doing today. I am really excited because I really loved this book and it has become one of my new favorite new adults. So I'm really excited to share my thoughts with you guys. This will be completely spoiler free because I just don't like to do spoilers unless it's like a sequel or something. And this is not a sequel or something, so it'll be a good time and let's do it. Give you guys kind of like a general idea about this. The main character of this book is Tate Collins, who is a 23-year-old. Tate is studying nursing, so she's taking nursing classes, but she currently doesn't have a job or really a way to support herself, so she decides to move to San Francisco and live with her brother, Corbin, who is 2 years older than her. Corbin's an airplane pilot, so he lives in this really nice high-rise building in downtown San Francisco. She arrives one night in San Francisco and Corbin's actually out on the job flying, so she's supposed to just go straight to his apartment and wait for him to get back the next morning to unpack and all that stuff. Gets to his apartment and there is this random guy passed out in front of his door where she can't get in the apartment. So this guy is passed out and it's clearly evident that he is drunk, so she tries to move him to get out of her way and he starts to like grab her and says, "Let me in the apartment," and all of this stuff, and she's really weirded out. He finally gets in the apartment and locks the door, only to find out that it's her brother's best friend Miles, who lives across the hall and is just completely wasted. So her brother calls and says, "Hey, you have to let him in the apartment, let him crash on the couch and he'll be gone in the morning. It's totally fine." So she's really aggravated and frustrated, so she drags this guy in the apartment, locks the door, goes to bed, and that is how she meets the character Miles Archer. Turns out Miles does live across the hall and is her brother's best friend. He also works with her brother and is a pilot as well, and is really cute or hot or sexy or whatever your favorite adjective is. And so the two of them get off on the wrong foot and kind of have like a tension between them because of what happened, but they sort of decompress and decide to be friendly with one another, and she's around him a lot since it's her brother's best friend, and the two end up kind of becoming attracted to one another. She really likes him and they end up sort of having a chemistry and kind of like hooking up. But they agree that they're both not interested in a relationship or anything more than hooking up and being friends with benefits. And Miles clearly has a very dark past. There's something about him that Tate doesn't know, but she knows he has a previous relationship that just left him completely devastated because he tells her, "Don't ask about my past, don't expect to know about my past, and don't expect a future with me just because I can't have a relationship, I can't love somebody," all of this stuff. And Tate claims that she doesn't have time for a relationship, but throughout the book, deep down, she kind of is still caring about Miles and kind of has a deeper feeling towards him than she lets on. So the two agree to have this kind of no strings attached, basically friends with benefits, casual sex relationship. And as you can imagine, things go a little bit differently than they plan and things sort of have a lot of drama. The book is kind of centered on their relationship, and it's really cool because it also has a split perspective. So in one chapter, it's her point of view in the present day with Miles, and he is 24. And then the next chapter, it actually goes from Miles' perspective back to the past. So it weaves together both present day from her point of view and then the past from his point of view. So you learn all about his past, why he's sort of damaged and emotionally unstable, as I would say, and all of the stuff. And it's very cool how it all works together. Absolutely like heartbreaking. It's very intense, and that's why I really like this, because a lot of new adult books are just very like fun and easygoing and really fast-paced and easy to read, and this one was really quick for me to get through, but it has kind of like a deeper meaning and there's more to it. It has like some substance, and I think that's why people really love Colleen Hoover, because all of her books kind of have something special and unique to them, and they're definitely more like intense, heavy topics. So this has like a heartbreaking backstory and it's so like emotionally intense, but it's really good. The characters I really loved. I got really attached to both of them and I loved their relationship and their struggles, and I just really liked it. So I definitely would give this a read if you're into like new adult or contemporary romance, or you just think you might like it. I think Colleen Hoover did a really great job of not only like making the story unique, but also writing it. Sometimes I get a little annoyed with split perspectives where they go back and forth, but this one was done really well. I liked both the characters and their personalities, and I liked seeing both like his past and like the current present between the two of them. And I also just think it's just really, really good. I don't know, what else do you say about a book that you really like? I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Definitely recommend it. I'm a little picky when it comes to new adult, but this one is one of my new favorites, and I like it because it has more of a subject matter. It's more like about something, whereas some new adult books are literally just about like sex or relationship, and this is, but there is more to it, and I promise you it's really good. It does have a little bit more like mature content where like the sex scenes go, so if that's not really your thing, you might want to keep that in mind, and maybe go for something a little bit more tame. But it is really tasteful how Colleen does it, and I think that you couldn't write this book in this storyline without that. It's basically about them like having casual sex, if that makes sense at all. But it's really, really good. I definitely think this will be on my like yearly favorites at the end of the year. So I highly recommend it. If you've read this, I would love to know your thoughts on it and whether you enjoyed it or not, or what your favorite Colleen Hoover book is. I ask you guys this a lot, but tell me what your favorite Colleen Hoover book is, because I want to read more of her books this year. And this book really made me love her as an author. It's only my second book that I've ever read from her, but I really, really loved it. So I want to read more of her books, and I think that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. If you did, and if you want to see more videos from me, give the video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe below. And I also have Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat and Facebook and all that stuff, so there will be links below to those as well. And I think that's it. So thank you guys once again for watching. I hope you're doing really well, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.
Worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it.
Okay, I tell her bring it back like she loves some.